Now, from your weather authority, meteorologist Cody Bailey.
It's been a chilly and windy Thursday and Thursday afternoon with gusts as high at some points around 30 miles per hour. We had a 31-mile-per-hour wind gust out at the Evansville Regional Airport a little over an hour ago. So these temperatures that are below normal, feeling even colder than that. And keep in mind, today is the first day of spring. Doesn't really feel all that spring-like outside right now or all day long. 48 was the high today, 10 degrees below average. But we were pretty much on par for our normal low for this time of the year in the upper 30s. No rain today. Of course, this time yesterday, we were tracking that line of strong to severe storms pushing in from the west and southwest across the Evansville area. And all things considered, relatively unscathed. Of course, it was a lower threat than what we had late last week, Friday night, early Saturday morning. But we still had some wind gusts, some wind damage, and also some hail reports for part of the tri-state, primarily in the eastern and northeastern half of the tri-state there, especially Pike and Du Bois counties, some hail and some wind damage, but no issues today. The only thing on our live Doppler radar right now, not precipitation, but once again dealing with a little flooding along the Green River, especially over Calhoun, which will crest just at flood stage tonight and then hopefully start to recede and lower as we head into the upcoming weekend. But we've obviously been no strangers to flooding along the rivers in the tri-state over the past several weeks, but thankfully it's not as widespread or as intense as what we had several weeks back. But after a gloomy day, we are starting to see the sun break out just in time for what should be a pretty nice sunset here across the tri-state area. A live view of a US 41 strip in Henderson. You can see the sun shining down from our Heads Construction Tower camera on some of the trees there as we look out towards the north and northwest, towards the downtown skyline there of Evansville. Out on the east side of Evansville from the top of Deaconess Gateway, traffic also moving along just fine on I-69 and the Lloyd Expressway. That's our Diamond Valley Federal Credit Union Tower camera. And downtown Evansville, there's the Lloyd as well across downtown, and seeing some sun breaking out, but a little bit more in the way of cloud cover looking out towards the north from our Everything Exterior Roofing Tower camera. And temperatures a little bit of a mixed bag depending on if you've seen more sunshine to the west, places like Morganfield 48, also 48 in Fairfield, versus our eastern counties struggling to get out of the low 40s, where it's 43 Jasper and also 43 right now in Santa Claus. And we are 20 to 25 degrees or more colder right now than we were this time yesterday, ahead of those showers and those thunderstorms that pushed on through yesterday afternoon and evening. But here's the clearing line now approaching the Wabash River, but anywhere basically out to about Highway 41, maybe Highway 231. You're seeing a decent amount of sunshine breaking through, the thicker clouds pushing out of our far eastern and southeastern counties. We're going to continue that clearing trend for the rest of this evening. What's left of the spotty showers that moved through the tri-state early this morning, now pushing out of the Lexington area and into the mountain area of eastern Kentucky. That's going to continue to push out towards the east and take those clouds with it. So the clearing again will continue for this evening. We'll turn completely clear for the overnight hours tonight as those temperatures drop to around or below freezing, forecasting essentially right around 30 degrees for the overnight low here in the Evansville area. Could have some scattered pockets of upper 20-degree readings by daybreak tomorrow. And we'll start our Friday with a good deal of sunshine. High temperatures 55 to 60, but by the second half of the day, especially about this time tomorrow evening, the clouds will thicken up as an area of shower activity well to the north passes to the north, but bringing some of those clouds down to the south as well. Future Tracker wants to show maybe a spotty shower or two on the southern end of that line, mainly in our far northern counties. So southern Illinois, southern Indiana along US 50. Wouldn't be surprised to see a few sprinkles or light showers late tomorrow evening and overnight tomorrow. And then a very nice start to the weekend, which does look to be the pick of the two weekend days on Saturday. Plenty of sunshine, highs around 60. We'll get into the 60s on Sunday, but another round of showers and storms will push on through. Could have some moderate to heavy rain at times, and then rain just looking like it's going to continue off and on through our Sunday and Sunday afternoon. But tonight, or the rest of this evening rather, will fall through the 30s and eventually into the upper 20s to low 30s for overnight lows. Tonight, tomorrow, a very nice, warmer but somewhat windy day. We'll have winds out of the southwest, 15 to 20 miles per hour, gusting as high as 25, maybe 30, just like what we saw today. Temperature-wise, though, back to normal for tomorrow and beyond. Finally, after a roller coaster of temperatures this week, we're back on a more consistent, stable basis and more typical for this time of the year as well. Upper 50s to low 60s for highs through most of next week.